On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Disability.
A physical or mental condition that makes it difficult for someone to do some things that other people do.
Examples:
A disability pension. A learning disability. Listening to music at a high volume may lead to a hearing disability.
Define.
To state or explain precisely the nature, scope, or meaning of something.
Examples:
Define a word. Define my position. To advance this discussion, we must define success rigorously.
Fortunate.
Having good luck or lucky.
Examples:
Fortunate situation. Less fortunate person. He was pretty fortunate to pass the exam.
Sacred.
Connected with religion or religious purposes, worthy of respect or dedication because of a connection with a god.
Examples:
Sacred music. The halo of a sacred image. This space is a private office sacred to the president.
Valley.
A long depression on the surface of the land, which typically contains a river.
Examples:
Valley bottom. Basin-shaped valley. The valley had received a mild snowfall the previous week.
Surround.
To be all around something or somebody.
Examples:
Surround a town. A stone wall surrounds the palace. On 3 sides, mountains surround the settlement.
Stun.
To make a person or an animal unconscious or dizzy, especially by hitting them on the head, to make someone surprised or shocked greatly.
Examples:
Stun fish. Stun an audience. This sprinter stunned the world with his speed.
Stardom.
The status or quality of being famous, especially for being an actor, a singer, etc.
Examples:
Rise to stardom. Chance at stardom. The actors shot to stardom in a few years.
Empire.
A group of countries ruled by one leader or government.
Examples:
Empire building. Empire of the Maya. He has built a thriving e-commerce empire.
Prosthetic.
Of or relating to an artificial part of the body, such as a limb, a heart, or a breast implant.
Examples:
Have prosthetic arms. Prosthetic limbs. New prosthetic joints are less prone to metal poisoning.
Mechatronics.
Technology or a field of science that combines electronics and mechanical engineering. Mechatronics design. Control mechatronics apparatuses. Researchers at that university's mechatronics laboratory have launched a humanoid robot startup.
Engineer.
A person whose job is designing, building, or maintaining something such as machines, structures, or software.
Examples:
A civil engineer. Engineer shortage. The engineer will repair my telephone tomorrow morning.
Applied.
Of or relating to a subject of study, especially a science, that is used in a practical way.
Examples:
Applied research. Applied physics. Military technology eventually became the foundation for applied technology that supported people's lives.
Robotic.
Of or relating to mechanical robots, robotics, the interdisciplinary branch of computer science and engineering with the practical use of robots.
Examples:
Robotic arm. Robotic guide operation. The surgeon removed the tumor using robotic video assistance.
Laboratory.
A workplace for doing scientific research or teaching science, a lab.
Examples:
Laboratory accident. Anthropology laboratory. Animal protection groups call for an end to animal testing in a laboratory.
Pontifical.
Connected the position or authority of the Pope equals the head of the Roman Catholic Church.
Examples:
Administer a pontifical office. Pontifical palace. The government appoints a pontifical commission to conduct the state's administrative affairs.
Catholic.
Universal and including many different types of things, related to or associated with the part of the Christian Church that has the Pope as its leader.
Examples:
Catholic in his tastes. The Catholic Church. Sociologists are now interested in Catholic world peace.
Multidisciplinary.
Integrating or involving various academic fields or different skills in a topic or problem-solving approach.
Examples:
Multidisciplinary project. Multidisciplinary analysis. He adopted a multidisciplinary research approach to unravel complex phenomena.
Myoelectric.
Relating to or utilizing electricity generated by muscle.
Examples:
Myoelectric activity. Myoelectric sensor. We need to recognize myoelectric signals effectively and precisely to control a bionic prosthetic arm.
Transradial.
Relating to or using the radial artery, as during coronary angiography, as in a prosthesis below the elbow, through, across, or below the radius of the arm.
Examples:
Transradial heart catheter. Transradial motion. The transradial approach is often used because of its lower physical burden on the patient.
Amputation.
The act of cutting off a part of the body surgically.
Examples:
amputation of leg, hand amputation. Amputation of the limb is a last resort for the patient.
Pilot.
A person who flies an aircraft, especially as a job, a person qualified to guide ships through a difficult area of water.
Examples:
a test pilot, pilot production. The pilot exercised great care in landing.
Individually.
Separately or apart from others.
Examples:
answer questions individually. Individually designed product. Each department has done its product costing individually.
Sensation.
A feeling associated with stimulation of a sense organ or with a specific body condition, a general feeling of interest and excitement.
Examples:
cause a widespread sensation. Taste sensation. If you apply this ointment, you may feel a mild burning sensation.
Fingertip.
The end or tip of a finger.
Examples:
apply fingertip pressure. Burn my fingertip. The archaeologist ran his fingertips along the pattern of the tombstones.
Forearm.
The part of a person's arm between the elbow and the wrist. Verb, to arm in advance of a confrontation.
Examples:
forearm bone. Several veins of the forearm. The accident left him with numbness in his left forearm.
Haptic.
Of or relating to or involving the sense of touch.
Examples:
haptic perception. Haptic feedback. The player controls the game with a joystick or other haptic device.
Motor.
A device that converts electricity, fuel, etc. into movement and makes a machine, vehicle, etc. work.
Examples:
a motor mechanic. DC motor control. Energy-efficient motors are needed to maximize the cruising distance of electric vehicles.
Limb.
An arm and leg of a person or animal.
Examples:
a prosthetic limb. Limb amputation. You should wrap the bandage carefully and firmly around the injured limb.
Equivalent.
Having the same value, quality, meaning, purpose, etc.
Examples:
equivalent amounts. Equivalent in meaning. The European Central Bank is Europe's equivalent of the Federal Reserve.
Wage.
A particular amount of money that somebody earns, usually every week or every month, for work or services.
Examples:
Unpaid wages. Increase in the minimum wage. His wages continued to rise as his skills improved.
Injury.
Harm done to a person's or an animal's body caused by an accident or an attack.
Examples:
Without injury. A fatal injury. My accidental injury got better right away.
Labor.
Productive work, especially physical work done for wages, the people who do manual or physical work in a country or company for wage. Verb, to work hard or to strive and make an effort to reach a goal.
Examples:
Seasonal labor. Manual labor. In several countries, child labor is a serious social problem.
Manufacture.
To make goods in large numbers, usually in a factory using machines.
Examples:
Manufacture an enzyme. Manufacture a product. The majority of synthetic vitamins are manufactured from oil.
Privilege.
A special right or advantage that only one person or group of people has, usually because they are rich and powerful in a society.
Examples:
A breach of privilege. Privilege of membership. In the Middle Ages, the right to hunt in the wild was the privilege of royalty and nobility.
Fulfill.
To meet the requirements or expectations, to achieve or realize.
Examples:
Fulfill a contract. Fulfill a lifetime dream. It was the first time for her, but she fulfilled the role of priest.
Affordable.
Not expensive and able to pay.
Examples:
Affordable housing. Affordable solution. The automaker has been providing affordable car financing options since last year.
Arrange.
To plan, prepare for, and carry out something.
Examples:
Arrange the meeting. The list was arranged alphabetically. I need to arrange plans with him for the celebration.
Occupation.
A person's job or profession, the act of taking possession.
Examples:
Occupation disease. Occupation of a building. The police stopped the suspicious person and asked him to give his name, address, and occupation.
Amputee.
A person who has had an arm or a leg cut off.
Examples:
Quadruple amputee. Amputee runner. Amputees often experience an illusion of a phantom limb.
Volunteer.
A person who performs or offers to perform a job or service without being paid for or forced to do.
Examples:
Seek volunteers. My volunteer work. The teachers make full use of volunteer assistance.
Identify.
To recognize someone or something and say or prove who or what they are.
Examples.
Identify handwriting. Identify gene sequences. I will introduce you to how to identify the leading causes of the malfunction.
Gesture.
A movement of the hands, head, or face that express a particular meaning.
Examples.
Gesture of goodwill. Hand gesture. She made a facial gesture to express disagreement.
Pinch.
To grip something such as someone's skin and press it tightly between the finger and thumb. Noun, a painful or straitened circumstance.
Examples.
Pinch off a bud. Pinch my nose. He pinched money from the cash box without telling the company's employees.
Cylinder.
A solid or hollow geometric figure with two round ends and long straight sides, or an object shaped like this.
Examples.
A 6-cylinder engine. A ventilation cylinder. The gas was trapped inside the cylinders under high pressure.
Electromyography.
A technique for evaluating and recording the electrical activity produced by skeletal muscles.
Examples.
Electromyography signal. Recorded by electromyography. Athletes often use electromyography measurement devices to improve their form.
Sensor.
A device that receives a signal or stimulus such as heat, pressure, light, motion, etc., and responds to it in a specific manner.
Examples.
Motion sensor lighting. An image sensor. This automatic door could no longer be opened due to a sensor failure.
Arrangement.
A plan or preparation for the future event, the action or process of placing things in a particular order.
Examples.
Arrangement of the furniture. Arrangement committee. As a first arrangement, we agreed to meet the following Friday.
Mechanical.
Operated by a machine, relating to or concerned with machinery or tools.
Examples.
A mechanical style of writing. The influence of mechanical action. A mechanical engineer is still in demand in many companies.
Dramatically.
In a very impressive manner.
Examples.
He confessed dramatically. The cabin pressure fell dramatically. Life expectancy has grown dramatically this century.
Recycle.
To sort and collect things to process them and produce valuable materials that can be used again.
Examples.
Recycle the cardboard boxes. Recycle milk packaging into new paper. We largely recycle the circuit board of cell phones because they contain a lot of valuable metals.
Scan.
To examine something hastily, with the eyes or with a machine, to get information.
Examples:
Scan the face of a man. Scan a document into PDF. She stood on the podium and scanned an audience.
Parameterize.
To describe or represent something as a parameter, equals a numerical or measurable factor that defines a system and determines its performance, or parameters.
Examples:
Parameterize the utility function. Parameterize the complex system. All climate models apply the same physical laws, but the outcomes vary because they parameterize phenomena like cloud formation differently.
Software.
A set of computer programs and associated documentation and data for doing particular computational jobs.
Examples:
Software architect. Copyrighted software. The company specializes in both hardware and software.
Amputate.
To cut off a part of the body, especially by surgery.
Examples:
Amputate both legs. Amputate below the knee. Finally, they had to amputate his foot to free him from the wrecked car.
Recreate.
To make something that existed previously happen or appear to exist again.
Examples:
Recreate a single country. Recreate the feeling of the 1920s. She recreated the atmosphere of the pre-war age with her stage setting.
Palm.
The inner surface of the hand from the wrist to the base of the fingers, any plant of the family Palmae having an unbranched trunk crowned by large pinnate or palmate leaves.
Examples:
The palm side of the forearm. Coconut palm trees. This high-performance camera is compact enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Socket.
A device in a wall into which a plug is inserted to connect electrical devices to a building's power source, a hollow into which a structure fits.
Examples:
Socket adapter. An eye socket. We can connect this battery charger to any socket.
Computation.
The act or process of calculating something, especially an answer or amount, by using a machine or calculator.
Examples:
Parallel computation. Theory of computation. The researcher demonstrated the superiority of quantum computation in several mathematical tasks.
Electron.
A tiny particle with a negative electrical charge.
Examples:
Flow of electrons. Beam of electrons. The outermost electron shell determines the chemical properties of an atom.
Provider.
A person or an organization that supplies somebody with something needed or wanted.
Examples:
An information provider. The provider of the family. People select internet providers not only in terms of price, but also in terms of transmission speed.
Jungle.
An area of tropical forest wherein which trees and plants grow very thickly.
Examples:
Middle of the jungle. Jungle exploration. This village is still in a dense jungle.
Necessity.
The state or fact of being needed, anything indispensable.
Examples:
In great necessity. The necessity of the concrete measure. He emphasized the necessity of immediate action.
Compassion.
A strong feeling of sympathy and sadness for another's suffering or bad luck.
Examples:
Feel compassion for the poor. Have compassion toward the accident. His infinite love and compassion for everyone never weary.
Astonishment.
A feeling of very great surprise.
Examples:
Blink in astonishment. Struck with astonishment. They stood rooted in astonishment for a while.